Hey folks, excuse me. Welcome back for more Let's Play Back to the Future, the game, episode 1. So if you recall, after a nice little discussion and befriending young Emmett there, we learned that he's going to need 190 proof alcohol, and he's going to need a subpoena delivered. The first thing we can take care of is getting the alcohol. But where can we find a source of alcohol? Speakeasy burnt down. Don't know too many other sources of any illegal alcohol. So, for now, let's talk to Emmett. And talk to him about everything here.
You have to deliver a lot of subpoenas?
Father's always sending me out to do these dirty jobs. He wants to expose me to different kinds of people. All he's exposed me to is a lot of new curse words.
If serving subpoenas is such dirty work, why don't you just say no?
Look, what's the worst thing that can happen to me on this job?
You could get shot.
Yeah, well, believe me, that's nothing compared to what I'll get if I mouth off to my pop.
Any idea where we could find Artie?
Not a jot. If only we had a way of tracking him.
Tracking him. That sounds familiar. We'll worry about that in a second.
This subpoena's for Arthur McFly?
Have you seen him?
For a few seconds in the soup kitchen, but I think he's gone back into hiding.
Brilliant deduction, Einstein.
What do you know about Arthur McFly?
Certified accountant. Graduated Hill Valley 5 classes ahead of me. Seems like a nice fellow, actually.
How did he get mixed up with a guy like Kid Tannen?
Who knows? Sometimes people find themselves stuck in situations they can't get out of.
Sometimes.
How about Kid Tannen? What do we know about him?
He's loud, he's obnoxious, he's not very bright, and he doesn't like anybody getting in his way.
That's a Tannen, all right.
Indeed it is.
This might be a stupid question, but couldn't you have designed your rocket-powered drill to run on fuel that, isn't illegal?
Illegal? What does law have to do with science? Science has its own laws. You of all people should know that.
But couldn't you tweak your engine design a little so it runs on something else?
Like what?
I don't know, gas maybe?
Gasoline? Yesterday's news. You'll see. By 1940, automobiles will all run on pure alcohol.
No, they won't.
Some of us down at the patent office are wondering, what made you think of a rocket-powered drill?
Ah, that'd be Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne. It was a revelation.
Yeah, that's kind of what we figured.
Highly inspired by science fiction.
You read The Time Machine?
H.G. Wells? Not yet, but it's on my list.
Yeah, you'll get to it. But that's all he really has to
We'll
say.
get that subpoena delivered. My name isn't...
Harry Callahan!
Yeah.
So, out of the way, let's go talk to Edna, who's standing over here staring at the soup kitchen for some
Hey,
strange
Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Callahan. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
What's
go
the
down
scoop?
The line.
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know.
Shady, huh?
We mustn't jump to any conclusions. Not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
Soup deliveries, huh?
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
Huh.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work,
That's an
taking
unfortunate
hopeless drunken
obligation.
bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're
New
stuck. We've got
managers.
nowhere to meet.
I'm sorry about the way Einstein lit into you back there. I don't know what got into him.
Well, I hope you've learned to keep him under control.
Yeah, I found someone to keep him distracted.
Very good. Now let's see if you know your multiplication tables.
Interesting.
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get overeager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions,
Yeah?
you can let me know when they're running low on soup.
Gee, thanks. Well, we don't really know anybody that needs soup, and we don't really have a reason for the Stay Sober Society to meet anywhere yet,
got a
so
boat.
let's,
Oh? Where?
So let's kind of look into the weird goings-on in the soup kitchen here. See what's going on. Something shady's going on. Let's get somewhere near the bottom of it. And then it goes and hides by the door, apparently.
Hey, cue ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup? Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Special soup,
Right.
Special.
Special, he says, huh? Well,
What are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup.
rebuilding the business, huh?
Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
Well, let's look and see what's going on here. Barrels of soup. Let's talk to him for a second.
Excuse me.
You talking to me?
So this place used to be a soup kitchen.
What do you mean used to be? Despite recent changes in ownership, this joint is still available for the purposes of distributing food to the needy and the not so well-to-do, and no other purposes whatsoever.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What's a tough guy like Kid Tannen doing running a soup kitchen?
Mr. Tannen purchased the soup kitchen from the Sisters of Mercy in an effort to repair his reputation as a respectable community figure after his fine name was besmirched by the malignant and malicious the actions of the misguided vandals that done burned down his place of business.
The speakeasy.
I cannot confirm nor deny any claims of so-called illegal bootlegging at the just eat your damn soup, pipsqueak.
So I think you should see what's going on here, right? They're using this place to, rebuild their bootlegging operations.
Why's the soup in a barrel?
'Cause it's hard to ladle off the floor.
So let's exit this and
Mind
take
if
a
I look
look at
around
the
a bit?
barrels.
No.
What about those barrels?
What about him?
What kind of soup is that?
It's not it's special soup.
Uh-huh.
What's special about it?
It's made for grown-ups, kid.
A soup for grown-ups?
That's
I
right,
think that
kid.
gave us an
Be
answer.
nosy. See where it gets you.
Are those all cabbage soup?
Last time I checked,
Don't you have any other kinds of soup?
no.
Huh. So, barrels of alcohol, and over to the side of the camera here is actual soup. So let's try some of
What
this
is it,
crummy
kid?
soup, despite the damage it's going to do to us.
Could I have a bowl of soup?
We're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
Apparently it doesn't taste very good.
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried...
It's chili
giving
powder.
the soup a little heat, maybe?
Why, is it getting cold?
No, I mean, like chili powder. Muy caliente.
Oh, bit of a tough guy, huh? Actually, I like it spicy too, but it's gotta be edible for the common folks.
Come on, a little dash isn't gonna kill anyone.
Ah, heck. You got moxie, kid. Let's spice it up a bit, shall we?
So, we can get him to walk over there, go into the spice rack. But that doesn't seem very useful to us. I mean, yeah, he moved that over, but no, maybe he's distracted. Maybe we can get the counter flap. Something tells me no, but hey! Nope!
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
That didn't quite work in our favor. Well, I was going to go talk to Emmett, but apparently this guy saw the coast is clear, so he taps on the pipe and the elevator falls down. Now that's how he's getting that's how they're getting the barrels of alcohol downstairs. And his friend brings in 3 more. Let's take a look at something. Well, the pipe extends out here, right? Huh. What if we were to distract him? And then bang on that pipe ourselves?
Okay, I've got some more ideas about your soup.
Do tell.
Let's see. Have you tried... paprika?
Paprika?
I just think you could use a little color.
Color.
Well, he didn't hate the idea. So, now that he's distracted, let's see what happens if we bang on the pipe with that rack only halfway over the elevator. Well, cause those barrels to roll onto the table, but it didn't exactly help us out. So, well, you know, if those tables were braced up against there, then maybe the barrels would just bounce off of them and stay on the table. Huh. It's a nice thought, but one we will have to entertain next time. So it's time for me to cut the video. So, until then, when we explore that possibility of maybe getting the tables up, see everyone later. Take care, folks.